The biggest secret in the world is all about doubling the money. If you want to get rich, if you want to be an entrepreneur who's growing your company faster, or if you're an entrepreneur who's looking at building your business to the next level, or you're an investor who wants to grow your wealth, okay, so increase your wealth, the only formula that you need to know is about doubling your money. So, how does this work? Doubling your money is a straight, simple formula. All you need to do is work towards how long is it going to take to double your money. You invest on stock if it's giving you like a 5% return, 3% return, then how long is it going to take to double your money? And if you keep your money in the fixed deposit, so that's the FD, so how long is it going to take to double your money? And if you're in the entrepreneurship space and if you're a business owner, your only focus should be on how can you double the money. Right? So today's topic, what I'm going to be covering is on the same thing, which is about how to double your money. This is going to be a very powerful video because I'm going to give you some insights on how can you literally double your money and grow to the richest. Okay, so this has been the success formula that's helping thousands and millions of entrepreneurs to grow their business, to take it forward. You might be knowing this, but subconsciously, but I'm going to put out the facts today in this particular video to take this forward. So first of all, hi, this is Karthik Naidu. So welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to be notified for all my further videos that's coming in. So great to have all of you. Without taking further time, let's get started with the topic on how to double your money. When I say how to double your money, it is one of the most crucial elements that you need to focus on. You cannot just sit with an investment of 1 lakh rupee and think about how can I make this into like 10 crores. Okay, it technically looks quite far, right? It technically looks quite away. Why is that? Because you're aiming at keeping 1 lakh rupee in hand and you want to make it 10 crores. But the easiest way to do that is about doubling the money. Now, just focus on this. Let's say that you have 1 lakh rupee and you want to make 1 lakh into 2 lakhs. And you make 2 lakhs into 4 lakh. 4 lakh into 8 lakh. 8 into 16. 16 lakhs, you double it, it becomes 32 lakh. You double 32 lakhs, it becomes 64 lakh. You see that? Every time you double, the faster you reach your goal. Right? So if you want to make 10 crore in revenue keeping 1 lakh rupee, it's not about sitting and thinking, how can I make this 1 lakh rupee into 10 crores? All you need to do is the next step. That's your pit stop is going to be doubling the money. Okay, so hope you got this clarity. But today's video, we're going to be focusing on how can you do that? Because we all understood and we know that doubling the money is what takes us to the goal of our financial freedom and the financial goal, right? But how do we do this? Is it so easy to double the money? Absolutely not. Okay, people in their lifetime probably don't double their money sometimes, right? But how do we do it the fastest way? Is it really possible? The answer is yes. If you look at some of the richest people in the world, like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, or even like Mukesh Ambani, or any of these richest people, they've always grown their wealth very fast after a point of time. The classic example is Warren Buffett. Just go on Google and check out Warren Buffett wealth chart. You're going to look at the graph starts with a small thing, but eventually it almost doubles and then it grows to maximum. So there is a process to go through the doubling process. Now let me assume that you are a business owner right now. And in this particular video, we're going to understand how can you double your money with whatever you have currently. So the first point I'm going to take you into and share with you is very interesting. This is probably going to change your perspective of how can you really double the money. One more pointer that I want to share with you before we move forward is about this examples. What I'm going to share with you is applicable for business owners who are running a business. Okay, so just in case you're running a business and you're sitting and wondering around where should I invest my money and all of that, then this video is going to change your perspective. And even if you're in a job, you're thinking about how can I do this, you could be an investor also, which I'll share with you as we go through this video. Let's get started without taking further time. The first thing to double your money is all about your mindset. That determines how quickly or how precisely can you double your money. When I say mindset, I use the word money control, right? We call it as money control. Why is money control? What is money control? Money control has two sides of definition. One is the money controls you, or you control the money. And this is a complete mindset game. There's nothing in reality. It's all in your mindset, that whether you control the money or the money controls you. Let me tell you, a lot of business owners and a lot of people around, when it comes to money, they're money fearing. Okay, I always tell that there are two kinds of things. One is you can be God fearing, or you can be God loving, right? It's not about just getting scared about what's going to happen. The point is about, you got to love God so that it's like your friend. Okay, like how to fear or to love, right? So I would always choose to love, because I want to build a relationship. The feeling of loving somebody is much subtle, is much relaxed, and is very peaceful. The moment you fear for something, that creates the tension bit inside you. That creates anxiety that you're thinking on, that, oh my God, I'm scared of this. Money is a very, very similar example. Money is an instrument that is used to exchange for products or services that you're using. So my question to you is, are you money fearing or money loving? Right now, go below this comment box and write whether you're money fearing or money loving. That's the first stage. And the second stage is where, inside in the money control, I would share with you is about how to dominate that space of money. Because let me tell you that you going forward and controlling money is what changes the game. Otherwise, eventually you're going to look at money will start controlling you. And when you start emotionally getting connected and you start fearing for money, it's going to control you, and there is no way you can actually go ahead and double your money. Because every time you think about, okay, I need to double this money, you're scared, what if I give this money outside? If there's a loss, if I lose all the money, what's going to happen? So there's a fear that's inside you. I don't want you to have that fear. If you want to double the money, you got to treat this money like just numbers. You got to treat money like an instrument. The moment you have an emotional connection and you start fearing for it, you know that you will never be able to actually put that money to work so that it can double itself. Right? This is your first lesson, which is money, and where you control the money is going to be the whole thing. So if you're going to be loving the money, just type ML in the comment box right below. Okay, that's like money loving. That's what makes the difference. All that happens within your mind. Okay, you love something, it's a very awesome feeling, and when you fear something, it's already creating a tension within you. You see that the moment you start fearing for something, it's already created and it's going to control the whole process. Okay, so loving zone is much cooler, and even in the money segment, loving more is what makes the big difference. And second one, to double your money, is all about investment. Now, this is the main part of this particular video. A lot of people think about, how can I really know how to double my money? So Karthik, I understand mindset is good, but how do I practically do it? Please tell me. That's why I'm watching this video, and I'm going to come to that right now. Listen to this very carefully. It's a very interesting terminology. This was a real incident, and we have a private mastermind group, and one of the person asked an investment advisor, like investment coach, that what is the best investment that I can put my money into? Okay, right now there are stocks, there are like mutual funds, there are so many real estate investments, so many opportunities are there. Where do you think should I invest my money to grow my money? And you know what was the answer given? The answer was, invest it on your business. And if you're wondering, like, Karthik, what is so new about that? The point is, a lot of people don't do this calculation. Let's do some calculation right now. Imagine that you have 1 lakh rupee with you. Okay, that's going to be the money capital that you have. You've earned money from elsewhere, or it's your business money. That's fine. So once you have this 1 lakh, let's say you go and invest this in the stock market, mutual fund, or wherever you believe you want to invest. The point is, your return on your investment could be anything like 1% per month, or like 2% per month, or annually when you look at it, 10%, 18% annual growth, right? And in 1 year, your 1 lakh rupee is going to turn into closely to 10 to 12%, which is a very good return, right? So 12% of return annually is a good return in investment world, like on the right way. And it could go even to 20%, 22% also. So let's say that you put in that 1 lakh, you make about 22% return in the most profitable scenario. How much did you make after 12 months? How much is it? 1 lakh 22,000 rupees at a 22% yield. Okay. Now imagine you run a business. You have a product or a service. Let's assume that your product worth is 5,000 rupees or your service worth is 5,000. So if it is a 5,000 rupee product or service, now imagine you invest this entire 1 lakh rupee on getting new customers. How do I invest that? The point is, let's say that you go ahead and you start running advertisement for lead generation. You start getting leads. Okay, even if you keep a track of like 100 rupees per lead, you're technically going to have 1,000 leads, which is going to be for 1 lakh rupee. Now you're going to get 1,000 people who have inquired about your business right now. Okay. And the moment they inquire with you about your business, what do? Technically, you start calling them, you start booking an appointment with them. The moment you think about, okay, I'm going to book an appointment with them, there's only like 500 people who will actually talk to you. Let's say 500 people like inquired, but they did not talk to you. I'm taking a very low number. Okay. And in 500 people, when you go ahead, explain about your product or service, I want you to write down one number. If you talk to 500 people about your products and services, how many people do you think will buy your product or service? Worst scenario, minimum a 10% conversion is 50 people, right? 50 people are going to be buying your product, which is 5,000 rupees. And now by investing 1 lakh, you got a 50 sales of 5,000 rupees. So how much is that? It is 2.5 lakh rupees, right? So by investing 1 lakh rupee, your outcome that you created through your business right now is 2.5 lakh. That means you've got 1.5 lakh net profit out of your investment of 1 lakh. Now tell me, this could happen in a single month. Every day you handle like 10 to 15 appointments, you talk to people, and you could cover 400, 500 people that you talk to in a month. And among them, 50 people minimum go and take your products and services. And then you have a 5,000 rupee product or service. And when you look at that, it's going to be a 2.5 lakh rupee return. Right? Can you tell me, is this what is required for you to grow your business along with growing your money? If yes, just leave a yes in the comment box. I'm speaking in a very straightforward approach where you're going to be doing the same work what you're doing. Listen to me carefully, and you might think that, Karthik, but investment is where my money will work for me and I am not working for it. Here in business, I have to work for it. My point is very straight. If you're running a business and if you get 500 inquiries extra, are you doing anything extra work in your business? Absolutely not. Instead of talking to 300 people, you're talking to 800 people. Instead of having 5 people, you might have a 10-member team. But the point is, you have a good chance of getting new business by doing the same work that you're doing right now. A lot of businesses are struggling because they don't have people to pitch their products or services. And that's what is the biggest challenge right now. Imagine if you can crack that, get more and more people to know about your products and services, pitch your products and services, and that is where the growth happens. Now, if you're wondering like, Karthik, is this really possible? Does this happen in reality? I want to give you like a quick case study of what I do so that you understand that how you can do it as well. Because I always believing in teaching what I do. I'll take you inside my ad account. I'll give you a glimpse of what's happened in last 30 days, and I'll give you an idea of what's the kind of revenue that can be generated by using the formula of invest on your business. How does it work? Let's go here and let me share my screen and put on my video so that you can see me. So this is what is my ad account. This is my Facebook. If you look at last 30 days, which you're looking at, I made an investment of closely to 2,31,000 rupees on Facebook. And if you're like, oh my God, are you serious? Like you've invested 2,31,000 on Facebook? Just hold on. This is my Google ad account, which I've invested over 3.5 lakh. So both put together, 3.5 plus 2.5, you can keep average, is like about 4, 5, 6. Closely to about 6 lakh rupees invested in the last 1 month. That's like 30 days on ads to generate leads. Now I want you to answer this question to yourself. Do you think a person, an entrepreneur like me or anybody, would invest 6 lakh rupees for 30 days on ads if it is not profitable? Absolutely not. Why would we invest continuously? Right? And this is not like the first month of investment. This is like consecutive years of investment that's available there. If I'm able to invest like 6 lakh rupees on advertisement, now I want you to think about how much of revenue am I generating? Maximum. It's not even double. It's not even close to double. It's much beyond that. I'll tell you, as entrepreneurs, once you're in the business world and once you get into the flow of understanding this whole online business game or offline business game, you will always focus at minimum 6x and above. If you're investing 1 lakh, you want to make 5 to 6 lakhs. If you're investing 6 lakh, you have to be making at least 30 to 40 lakh rupees. That's like 6 to 7 times. And that's what makes your business grow. Right? And this is like a very conservative number. The more you increase on your ads, let's say you increase like 10 lakh rupees and you can make your money to 10x. That means you can create so many leads, talk to them, pitch in high ticket products, pitch in like multiple products. The moment people start buying your products and services, you can make that 10 lakh rupee into even a crore by multiplying that into 10 times. So I want you to note down one thing here is the biggest secret in the world you will see is not about just investors making huge money, but the point is a business owner is the fastest person to make their investment multiply. And even if you take it a conservative way of doubling your money, I mean, that's the easiest way where you can go as an entrepreneur to do it. The biggest investment, I want to give you this lesson again, is on your business. I want you to invest on the advertisement. I want you to invest on your tools. I want you to invest on the learning education on yourself. See, how do I know all of this? I've learned it from my mentors. I've learned from some really powerful masterminds. I'm able to understand how can I really maximize my return. If I'm investing like 1 lakh on ads, I want to maximize that. It's like 5 times, 10 times of that revenue. And that is what is an entrepreneur's job. What are you doing in your business? I want you to realize right now, your number one work is not to run your business. It's not about sitting with your employees all the time talking about, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to like implement this. Did you finish that work? Did you finish this work? This is operations. I mean, you could just hire a manager to manage that day-to-day work. But as an entrepreneur, your number one work is to generate revenue. And once you generate revenue, to invest that money in your business and double it continuously. You make 2x this month, next month you need to target like 4x. That's like being like aggressive on your plans, your products and sales. At the same time, your products and service must add value to make people's life easier and simpler. I was reading this beautiful book like Guide to Investing by Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, so Guide to Investing is the name of the book. And the first thing I learned in that book is, I want you to write down this, what I'm going to say. It's told by Robert Kiyosaki. A lot of people think that I want to invest money because I want to invest and I want to double the money in the stock market or elsewhere. But my simple point is, you never become rich by investing on somebody else's business. Please note this. You got it? You become rich by getting investors into your business. I'll repeat that. You're not going to get super rich by investing on other companies. You get super rich by getting investors into your business. Let's say that you create a product and service. How did Facebook grow? Massively, right? How do you think Tesla grew? Because the moment you get an investor inside, I'll give a scenario for this. Okay, let's do a calculation. Let's say you started a business and you're already making some kind of a profit. Now, the point is you say that, okay, I'm going to take like 10 lakh from my business and I'm going to invest in the stock market, which is going to be like 15%, which is quite good annually. Okay, 20%, right? So you're going to see that there's going to be a return of what is going to come to you in a 20% return. Now, the point is your business has net worth of like, let's say minimum 10 lakh rupees. And now you will show this business, you know what, I'm making every month 10 lakh. So I'm looking for an investment of 1 crore rupees. And you're ready to give away a equity of like 5% or 3% or 10%, depending on your company size. And the moment you tell an investor, the investor comes and invests 1 crore rupee into your company. Now, your company worth straight away went into 1 crore 10 lakh rupees. Though you're making like 10 lakhs, it's like the valuation of the company. Okay, it's a bigger game, that valuation game and all of that. I'll not get into that part right now in this video. In this video, let's say that you got like 1 crore and 10 lakh rupees. Okay. Now you had 100% of the company share, okay, which was 10 lakh rupees. That is your money. The moment somebody comes and invests 1 crore rupee and you give 10% to that person, the value of your holding is 90%. Got it? So that's closely to 90 lakh and closely to about 90 lakh plus. Right? How did that happen? How did that entire thing happen? Because the moment the money came into your account, into your company, your value has 90% share and that the investor has 10%. And tomorrow you get more investors, like somebody comes and invests 10 crores, your company size grows to 11 crore and 10 lakh. Now you might give away like another 30% to somebody. Even a 60% in a valuated company of 10 crore rupees is closely to 6 crore plus. Did you see that? If you had to just think about from 10 lakh rupees, I'm not going to get anybody. I'm going to invest money on other stock markets or anywhere else, 5 lakh. How much would that money grow? Lesser, right? If you want to be the rich, the super rich, and the secret formula is to get people to invest on your company, which is quoted by Robert Kiyosaki. And this is one of the biggest lessons that I've looked at. And at the same time, your business is going to grow rapidly and they also make profit, you make profit. And that's what is the entire entrepreneurship space about. I also want to quote a beautiful interview I was watching. Okay, I was watching one interview of son-in-law of Mukesh Ambani. Okay, and he was quoting that once he was having a conversation with Mukesh Ambani, and he was mentioning that I'm also looking for some business opportunities. You might have this video on YouTube, you can check it out. He mentioned that he was discussing with his father-in-law and telling that I'm looking at investing some money into the market in real estate or elsewhere so that it can start making money. And at that moment, Mukesh Ambani quotes to his son-in-law and gives an example. And I was blown out with that example. You know, what is that example? He tells that in the investment world, okay, there are two kinds of people available there. One are people who are sitting in the stand. It's like a stadium, 40,000 capacity. There are 40,000 people sitting and watching a cricket match. And these 40,000 people are looking at 11 players in the field, plus 2 batsmen and whatever. Okay, and once they see these players, they are sitting and watching that match. The business world is like that. Do you want to sit in the stand by investing on the 11 players who are playing the game, or do you want to be the player where people will invest on you in the business world? And this example changed my perception. And I was like, my God, this is so true. And that is when the son-in-law tells that that's when I understood that I got to be a player. And by watching this video, I can tell you one thing. I've always focused on one thing, is I want to be a player and not to be a person sitting in the stand and investing money. Because I want to be an active person. I want to build a business that people are going to come and invest on. And that is what is going to build a big company. That is what is going to be from good to great, like Jim Collins says that. right? That's what is the power of growing from good to great, is investing on your business. Now let's say while you double this money, you understood the mindset and you understood how to do, what it takes to invest on your business. Now let's say that you already made revenue. Okay. Once you start making revenue, what's your next step? And the third step is about reinvesting and feeding the engine. I'll tell you what it is. Now, the moment you start doubling your money from 1 lakh to 2 lakh, okay, the following month, this month you might have invested 1 lakh on ads and you made like 5 times, that's like 5 lakhs. After your overheads, you made like a 3 lakh net profit. Let's think about that. Okay. So you made about 3 lakh rupees. And now do you still invest only 1 lakh? Not at all. You need to also start increasing your investment on your ads, on your teams, on your business growth. Instead of 1 lakh, you might be investing 1.5 lakh this month, right? You invested 1 lakh and previous month you made 5 lakh. By investing 1.5 lakh, you got more opportunity to talk to people. Instead of 1,000 people, this time you're getting 1,500 people. Instead of 50 sales, you're going to make 75 sales, right? And once you start moving towards that, your revenue from 5 lakh can go to 7.5 lakh with the same growth. And then the following month, after you expend everything, like leaving all your overheads, you might be making 4.5 lakh or 5 lakhs as a net profit. Now, in that, the following month, you invest 2.5 lakh. What am I doing here? I am constantly feeding the engine so that I get more business opportunity, so that I can increase the revenues of my company. To do this, the first thing you need to know is not have sentiment with money. You need to treat a business like a business. You got to feed the engine like the numbers. 1 lakh you put in, next month 1.5 lakh, following month 2 lakh. Even when I showed you the example in this particular video where I'm investing like over 6 lakh rupees in the last 30 days, do you think I started by investing 6 lakhs? Absolutely not. My first campaign that when I started was 800 rupees per day. 800 rupees per day. That was my budget because I didn't have that much of money to invest. Literally, I've started the entire business from scratch, no investment, nothing. It's from scratch, like working hard, earning that small money, putting back to the entire thing. From 800 to 1,000, 1,000 to 1,300, 1,300 to 1,800, then 2,000, then 2,500. My focus is not only my income that's coming, but also my constant investment on my business so that I can grow my business. That's on the ad cost. And then I wanted a better team. I started getting people. I wanted better tools. I wanted better systems. I wanted a better education. I started investing on masterminds. I started investing on education, learning skills. All these are something that makes you play the next level game. But unfortunately, there are over 90% of entrepreneurs who don't even understand what you've understood in the last few minutes, last 27 minutes. What you've understood, I'll tell you, 90% people don't even have an idea. And that's what makes the true power of education. If you're watching until this point and making notes and making pointers in this video, I can tell you one thing is you are in the right path of understanding, not just as a way that make the money like quickly, like double it or like get rich quick schemes, nothing as such. Entrepreneurship is dedication. Entrepreneurship is focus. Entrepreneurship is about you being honest to your products, services, customers, clients, and prospect inquiries. You being honest to the world. What you've created, is it getting result for people? The moment you get result for people, you don't have to sell anything. People are going to take it from you. Right? And that's what is the biggest secret that's revealed here. So how to double your money is all about a quick recap. One is the mindset that you control the money and you don't have sentiments with it. The first thing. The second one is invest on your business. This is the major portion of this video. I want you to repeat it. Watch this every time you're not confident. Every time you feel like, oh my God, I'm scared about like putting money back to my business. What if I lose it all? When you have that, please come back to this video and look at this. And third one is like reinvesting and feeding the engine to make a bigger impact. Okay, hope this video has given you a lot of clarity, a lot of idea. The one final words that I want to give you before I wind up this video is about you need to play the serious game. You cannot play a safe game. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, Don't even think like this is like a secured thing that I'm going to play a very safe game. Not required. I mean, when I say risk, it's not that you lose everything. The point is, the moment you invest on your advertisement, get leads, that only means that you have more opportunity of business that you can do. The more opportunity of business that you have, that is where your business is going to grow to the next level. Okay, so I want you to make pointers, watch this video repeatedly, bookmark this, in fact, share, keep this link, and also share this video with your peers or your partners or your business owners or anybody that you care for. If you feel like you care for somebody who's like running a business, please go and give this video, because this particular concept, what we've discussed in this, could be a game changer which can change the perspective and take the business to the next level. Okay, hope this has given you a lot of value. So thank you so much. So before I wind up, if you're not subscribed and like the video, just do it right now. Go ahead and give a like, and also leave in the comment box. I'm curious to know that if you're committed on this journey. If you're committed, I want you to leave a comment mentioning what are your key takeaways from this video. What did you really learn? I want you to mention that in the comment box. And the most important part is I've also shared the link in the description. So if you want to learn more about how can you get more customers, more clients, how to generate leads, if you want to know all of that, I've given you a link to my sales automation workshop where I get deep into, it's a 1.5 hour training that's 90 minutes. I go deep into explaining to you about how can you really create the system that can generate leads continuously for you. If I've invested 6 lakh rupees, if I've invested in last 30 days, a minimum of 6 lakh rupees on ads, without having a structure, I'm going to lose all that money, right? So how to really structure that? I have a beautiful training that I've designed for you. Click on that, Sales Automation Workshop. Go inside, go check out and learn for the next 90 minutes, deep learning on how you can implement, and by using this formula, how you can double your money, triple your money, or even 10x your money through doing this by using your products and services without touching anything. I'm not going to tell you to change your products. I'm not going to tell you to change your business model. All I'm telling you is get more people, talk to more people, give your products and services to them to impact them as well as grow your company and take this forward. So hope this video is super valuable and powerful for you to learn. So make sure you keep watching my YouTube channel for some of the amazing videos that you get forward, and stay connected. If you can go on Google and just type Karthik Naidu to stay connected with me on different platforms. And that's about in this video. So hope you loved this video. So go forward, stay connected. This is Karthik Naidu here signing up, and see you very soon in the brand new video where I'll bring you tons and tons of value that will help you and your business grow to the next level. Thank you. See you soon.